Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon again, where for once more we are looking at the title screen. After we had done a pretty nice Roman village. Now, it was quite a successful park, 200 plus guests than we needed to. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. However, I have realized that well, right now it's already like a long time ago, but I set myself a challenge, you know. Build a synchro coaster, which had, I think, 10 plus in the ratings, or was it 9? No, the thing is that the last several parks did not really have any suitable opportunity for me to even attempt trying to beat my own challenge. So yeah, it's not going that great so far, but I do hope that one of the next parks will have the perfect opportunity for me to give it another go, really, because yeah, the challenge still stands, and I thought it would be nice to let you know that I have not forgotten about it. Besides, I do think that the challenge was for me to get 3 synchro coasters with a 9 and above in the ratings. Though I might have to look a video or 2 back. So yeah, don't quote me on it. Anyway, moving on to the next park. And well, the next park will be Swamp Cove. And look at this, the bottom of the list is coming. Wow. So much content. Amazing. Anyway, look at that. In terms of park value, the Roman village actually did rather well, if you ask me. Anyway, yeah, Swamp Cove it is. So, here we go. Built partly on a series of small islands, this park already has a pair of large roller coasters as its centerpiece. Wow, damn right. I mean, look at... Oh my lord. Wow. That is one hell of a coaster. What are the ratings? Oh, by the way, we have to get 1600 guests in year 3. Right, but we start out with 150. So effectively, we only need to gather 1450 guests. But with this coaster, this will go up to, I don't know, 200 guests perhaps. So effectively, we only need to get 1400 guests in the park, more or less, which is like even less than the previous park. Wow, and it's big. Anyway, yeah, let's check out these coaster ratings, right? I mean, quite curious. Oh, look at that, 8.4 and 7.9. Wow. Wow. Okay, so wait, hold on a second. It is built this year, but it also hasn't seen an inspection in like 110 minutes. Did it take him that long to set up these coasters? Perhaps it did took him that long to build the scenario. Maybe they placed the scenery afterwards. In any case, yeah, those are 2 very nice coasters indeed. I mean, look at that. We start out with a pair of grand coasters. Almost grand, but this one's definitely grand. So, yeah, nice. But yeah, like I said, we got ourselves a very big park, it seems. We turn the water invisible. Yeah, this is pretty decent sized. It's not huge, but it's decent. We can build a lot of stuff over here, and I also see a very nice mountain over here. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a lot of stations going up over here. There will be a lot of coasters over here, I'm pretty sure of it. In fact, looking at it, we actually have quite a large amount of infrastructure here already. That is a little bit too much, in fact. I mean, it will be quite a while before we start building over there. So that's definitely a thing we need to address. But now that we are in this zoomed out view, here's the general plan for the park. We're gonna remove some infrastructure. We're gonna have our coasters over here, and we're gonna have our lower rides, you know, the just thrill track rides, water rides, what have you. We're gonna have that over here. But all the coasters will be over here. So it's gonna be a bit lopsided in terms of where what will be, but that's the plan. Now, we zoom in back again, and yeah, we need to take a look at what we have in terms of rides, because I'm curious what we've been given. No. Ooh, this looks rather good actually. Look at that. Wow. In terms of... Wait, this? Actually, here on the water, it might not be such a bad idea to try and build it. No, that's actually rather not such a bad idea. To build a cycle railway directly on the water. Though chances of me building it pretty non-existent. Anyway, coasters. This is what's really important. And oh my goodness. Wow, wow, this was a given. I mean, otherwise the other coaster wouldn't even be here. Dexter and Sinister. But look at this. Steel Corkscrew. Oh, wow. One of my favorite steel coasters. Yeah, this is a pretty freaking solid lineup of coasters here. Very happy with that. Even this, the hoo-ha belly, is actually pretty nice. We've started out with less and worse, so... Alright, nothing bad really. And over here... Wait, what? Where is the drink stall? Yeah, alright, so... Well, that I was about to say, like, so, moving on to our research team. Well, I know what they're gonna be doing. We need... drink stalls. So first thing that we will research is just that. It will probably come like the first, first research that they do. First invention, drinks. Yeah, we got biology research eggheads or whatever they're called, scientists. That's the thing I was looking for. Anyway, ooh, yeah. Another thing that I kind of want to do is do a quick checkup on like what kind of guests we're getting into the park. They're tired. They need more than 4 intensity, and they're loaded. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Amazing. $100. Happy. $80. Alright. Then you also happy. $80 as well. And they all need intensity more than 4. Less than 3. Alright, so yeah, you are a little bit of a, yeah, the gentle ride lover. Which means that, and the park in its current state, it means that you got nothing to do over here. But load it again with cash as well. Look at that. I think that, yeah, this one... $70 is the lowest I've seen so far. $90. That's good, man. We are gonna be charging high prices for our rides, and the guests can pay it. Nice, nice, nice. By the way, you, the one with no, the one with $100. Yeah, you. Wow, look at this, by the way. I mean, this is guest. Wow, they definitely didn't start this park too soon. Anyway, you are damaged. Maybe they continued counting from the previous park. Who knows? Now, we do need to do some final tweaking to the prices in our park. Yeah, at the moment it's free, and that's good. However, we will start charging $6 for this one, and all the guests on the queue are horribly screwed. Yeah, we're kind of scamming them, really, but oh well. I don't think they'll mind too much. $6, by the way, is still underpriced for the ratings that it has. But I don't really want to go too much above 6, or the guests might leave the park. Now, what are we going to close off in terms of infrastructure? I think that, well, this one over here isn't so bad. But this piece, most definitely, we're just gonna remove that. But for the rest, right now, I mean, we don't even need all this going around up till there for now. We just need our guests to go over here, and that's it. So we'll close off a good section of the park. And ooh, we actually have spooky and mine and jungle. Alright, You know what? Let's since I mean the park is called Swamp Cove, right? So we'll go with a bit more swampy setup here. I think that it's this one that is from the jungle theme. So we might as well build these on there. And you know what? We'll also put one over here. There. Now we do need more, because otherwise I guess might start wandering loops, and I don't want that. So yeah, we do need more of these no entry signs. But that's alright. And we will put more over here. And more over there. Oh, and now I can't build them anymore. Crap. Well, we will reopen this again. Let's see. We do need... Yeah, this is a big stretch. So we'll just cut this one in two here with another one of these no entry signs, and done. Right, well, now what we do need is we need some stuff. Because at the moment... Yeah, as I figured, there's one mechanic, but we have two coasters, and both of these need a safety mechanic. So, well, let's get that in there first. You, safety mechanic 1, you will only fix this one coaster. Nice, and he's trapped here as well now. Then you, and the second one, you'll also be on inspect, or fix only duty. Now is the big thing though, we need to get some handy dudes set up. So, handy dudes, here, you have this area over here, which is basically just the exit from this coaster. Oh, wow, I mean the setup is nice for repeat guests, but yeah, it's also more or less a dead end in the park, so... Yeah, this one's situated much better, you know, this whole queue, because it's just right next to one of the main path lines. Now, well, anyway, we were setting up stuff here, so we might as well finish that, you know. And, let's see, let's get this back on again. I think that for now, though, if I give you this area, that's more or less perfect for you. Then we'll get another one. There, look. Oh yes, putting our staff to work. I love it. Now, I think that's pretty much all the coverage we need. We got one mechanic to inspect to right. I think we will need another just loose mechanic. 'Cause, I mean, I don't even know where the first one is. Where are you, mechanic 1? You could be anywhere, really. Let's find out. No, you're reasonably close, so good. We'll also hire a guard, because we do have an interior here to protect. And we get... What do we have? A gorilla. Kong is in the park. There. Now then, with the staff setup, we need facilities. Especially because we kind of lack one very important one. So, yeah, we will need them. And, how about we get ourselves a... Yeah, look at that. Perfect spot for our information kiosk. As if the game, the devs designed it to be like this. So, that's what we'll go with. You know what? We won't go with green, we'll go with yellow stuff here. And of course, I mean, the most in-map money generating method, because the guests do not complain. And they are loaded with cash anyway, so I might as well take some from them. Open it up, and good. There we go. Now, for the rest of the facilities, we got enough? No. No, we will put, I mean, this whole tiny square pretty much seems like too much beckoning for facilities, so we'll get that right set up right here, just like, you know, a square of facilities where guests can buy food and no drinks. Also, since we went with yellow with the other one, we'll go with a bit more of this yellow for the other souvenir one. And let's get one of you out here. And that's also pretty much it, because... Oh, there's a roller coaster in the way. Being a nuisance. And we'll get like an ice cream one over here, just for some variety, because yeah, only candy stuffed apples is a bit, well, dull. You know what, we'll get one over here, just like that. And then we will also get ourselves toilets, because yeah, no drinks is bad, but no toilets is even worse. So let's see, let's get one over here. I mean, if one needs to vomit from this Imba coaster, then he can do so in the toilet, where it's supposed to be done. Right, well, we will also put one over here just for some coverage. There. And, well, the one last thing that we kind of do need is, well, facilities in terms of furniture and all that. So let's get some over here. Let's see. Like this, especially near the exit. We want more of these benches over there. We want more trash cans as well. I mean, last thing we want to have is a park rating going down because of trash, really. And that's pretty much it. So, join me next time. No. But we do have our basics covered right now. So, what are we gonna do next? Well, we got 2 coasters, so I think what we should do really is we should get ourselves a thrill ride. Now, as I said, the park development will be thrill and gentle rides, and the low tracked rides will all be like over here. So everything else, the coasters, will all be more or less over here. And yes, this hill is gonna be utilized like no tomorrow. But we'll have most of these stations probably underground, actually, coming to think of it. But we'll have to see. For now, we're not building a coaster. We are gonna be building this one right over here. Right at the corner. And we'll just work our way upwards to that direction. So, let's see. That works perfect. Nice. You know what? We'll actually get quite a decent sized queue for this. We don't need to be ultra compact like we had to do at certain points. So we might as well take a little bit more liberty in terms of space. Alright, I now see the errors of my ways. Yeah, about that. So what we want then is to... Yeah, you know what, we'll just put it over there. We won't do anything fancy. It's not that great a ride anyway. So... and then... Well, ideally, we could just remove this path now because... No! Come on, game! Stop nagging. Yeah, we could just... Come on. Really? Is that... Yeah. We could just... Let me... Game! Yeah, we could just do this and then have the one exit path here. You know what? We're gonna go with these tiles because it makes it look nice. Also, jungle theming and these tiles. No, we need these. These fit more to the jungle. Of course, the main path, the ones that were already here, we'll just leave them like they are. But anyway, let's get this set up now. The scrambling eggs, and we will go with... Well, actually, if we go with jungle, we might as well change these around. And I think that it would be quite cool to have a little bit of jungle flowery color theming here. Which means that we'll be going with greens. Well, yeah, so far very jungly. And very bright colors. This instantly has jungle look to me. And, well, we'll quickly set everything else up as well. Like pricing, $5. Known recipe here. We'll also get it opened up. Quickly fine-tune it. By fine-tuning, I mean just crank everything up to the max. And let's quickly give this a name as well. And why don't we call this the Velociraptor? That sounds jungle dino-like, so I guess it's good, right? There, first ride is a fact. And, well, we should get some interior for it. Look at that, and the guests immediately want to go on it. So it's perfect. We're not gonna change a thing. Well, we will change one thing. That is that we will enlarge our, well, legion of personnel a little bit, so that this exit does have better coverage there. Now, we have put these no entry signs everywhere, and wow, look at how well that worked. All the guests pretty much went, well, except from you, you're a little bit lost. But for the rest, all the guests pretty much are now right where they need to be. Close to our rides. Alright. Good, good, good. Well, anyway, yeah, we were building, and let's continue on doing just that by adding a gentle ride. Now, in terms of like development, I think that this section of the park is where we will be developing most right now. So I might as well already remove this no entry sign. Yeah, I know. It only was there for like, well, maybe 2 in-game days, but still. That is not the point. Right, so what we will do now then is we will build this haunting mansion like up on the water over here. So it's above the water. Well, what we could do as well is build it over here. Yeah, I think actually that we're gonna go with this and then have... Yeah. Right, this is the setup. We will have quite a long queue for this. Why? Because this is one of the rides that is not affected by rain. If it were to rain right now, then we would cease to have any profit. So, well, apart from the umbrella boost, we would not have any profits. So, we need quite a long queue for this one, because if it's raining, I want the guests to go on it. So... well, that explains at least my strategical reasoning. Wow, strategical reasoning in Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yeah, right. Anyway, here it goes. We could also have it hook up over here, by the way. But I'm not liking that idea, so we won't. Well, this is all set up. Let's get the pricing. And let's get it right at $5. There. We will quickly do a setup here and done. Open up. And we will call this the Monsoon. No, Monsoon cover. Oh, we're gonna call this the Flood Shelter. Not built terribly well. It's all crooked, but and there it is. Because this is the function that it will fulfill. It's not the right description though. Fortunately, we haven't degenerated that badly that fast in terms of naming. We're also gonna place a few of these, because they are nice. Now, I just realized that I have opened up a new section of the park, so I might as well want to get some coverage over here with staff and all that. Yeah, so I need this, and then, yeah, that's the area. Right, well, so far so good. Now this park has a lot of water, so what I want is, well, a lot of water rides. Unfortunately, we only got a few, but I do want to build the boat hire, and, to be honest, I am actually going to hold off with it. Perhaps, because I have a plan over here, and it was suggested in the previous park to make like a transportation boat hire, and I quite like that idea, and I think that this park is like the perfect opportunity to see if it works. Never done it before, but what I'm thinking of doing is building boat hire stations all over the place, really low, so, well, they're only 1 tile high anyway. So, and then just have multiple of those, and then the guests can just row to another park. Means of transportation. However, since we now only have a very small section of the park open, perhaps right now is not the time to do it. Maybe later on though, if we have like rides over here as well, we can then have like the boat hire here, and then have another one like over here, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, that is the plan. You know what? We will build this water slide and start utilizing our hill already. So now the thing is with the water slide, well, by now you'll probably be aware of it. It has a very specific requirements in terms of how it's built and it functioning like it should. And basically we want one big lift and then just go back to the station with a bit of a twirl. That's the setup and that's what we'll do. Now, I said that I would build coaster stations underground, but since this water slide requires such specific, well, designs and all that, I'm looking at my cash. Maybe I should check out what I can loan from the bank. Not that much, but it's not terrible either, so you know what, we will take out like a small loan here of 3 grand. Well, anyway, like I was saying, yeah, because this will needs like very specific requirements in terms of building, we are gonna be placing it like on the water over here. And well, this area isn't really meant for rowing boats to go to anyway, so I don't think it will be an issue. And I had my sights set on this line over here. Perhaps we could even get it to go on ground level, that way we could extend it somewhat, but we'll have to see. Anyway, yeah, let's try ground level first then, a bit backwards. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Plain and simple. Perhaps that is gonna work though. I don't know how much further can I get this station back. I think 1 tile should do. Yeah, it does. Right, I don't think I can get much more station out of this. No. Not without destroying the water slide, which I don't really want to do anyway, so now, Wall Street, move. Yeah, look at this. Wow, look, wow. Oh man, too high for support. So we more or less, well, we haven't even really reached the limit. Let me just, alright, yeah, we have reached the limit. So, height 28 from height 6. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a pretty good height. Now, because here will be a crazy amount of tracks and all that, we will actually try and get this one squeezed in here as best as possible. So, here it goes. And yes, if you were wondering, we are gonna go underground with this. Safest park in the country. Alright. Well, I approve. We don't have that many rides, but I approve nonetheless. There. Pillarizing the terrain a bit. Oh wow, look at that. We can almost go to rock bottom. We are gonna go to rock bottom. Only to... And because I've been thinking about this, what we do need right now is for us to go up again. However, we will lose speed at crazy rates like this, so what we kind of need is to go above ground and do it right now. And yes, we will need a cover, because if we do not have one, the guest will fly off. Speed will be pretty high on this ride at the moment. So, well, what do we do now then? Now that we are above ground, we might as well make a big curve. However, I just now realized that we maybe... Yeah, you know what? We will need to drop down already because of the coaster, really. By the way, we don't really need everything covered, now do we? I mean, if we open it up like this, that's perfectly acceptable. Right, so right now we're hitting 3 issues. Isn't it? Isn't it? No, we're also hitting coaster issues. Those are not good. I don't really like that. S-bend to the right. Oh, that works. Oh, we can actually go below it. I thought it was a 3 high. Yeah, it is a 3 high, but apparently the track below it is only 2. Right, interesting development here. Then let us go like this, and the speed will again probably be crazy high, so therefore we will want to close off this curve. And right now I'm thinking head back, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. And for that, you know what, we'll have well, for one, we will have this covered, but we will have a small steep... No, we will not. Right, in that case, perhaps what I should do is just extend this a little bit. Then have this one be covered. Uncover this. Also that part. Maybe we should put some cover over here. And then go down to height 5. Which is what we are at right now. And then we'll cover this back to the station. Nothing special really, but man, this ride will be crazy good and crazy insane. So, there it goes. Test ride please. Oh boy, am I curious what the results will be with such a massive, major drop in there. I mean, I don't think we have had such a big drop for a very long time in any of those slide rides that we've built. And it's quite a while since we last built one, so actually I might want to go up here to extend. No, I might want to go up here to extend the queue size a little bit, so I can just run it alongside this path. There. That's better. Much better. So then we will get the exit path just because the roller coaster in the way? Huh, apparently so. So we will have to do terraforming because of it. I didn't know that the coaster would be that low though. It's alright. We will do terraforming and we'll do so nicely without ruining the otherwise quite nice terrain. There. I think that is a decent setup for it. So we might as well leave it at this. There. Good. Well, we've had a good test run now. I want ratings. Look at that. 5.7. For a slide, I mean, that is pretty decent. I haven't really checked the speeds, but 93. Yeah, and you need a safety helmet. Perhaps even 2 on top of each other. Because that is a pretty damn skull fracture, if ever I saw one. So we will charge $5 for this. And by leaving it at $5, I do think that this ride will be able to sustain that price till like, well, forever pretty much. So yeah, good. We need to open it up, we need to color it, and we need to name it. So why don't we call this why don't we call this the Dauntless Jenge Dive. There. I think Jenge is jungle-ish, right? And if not, now it is. So, well, if it's Jenge colorish, right? Again, we're gonna go with a bit of a jungle-ish color here. Happens to be green most of the times, but we will. Oh, look at that! Nice and jungle type-esque flower color here. The icy blue on the inside. And I think it's also quite fitting for this ride, it being a water ride. So, and then we will go with the white cups here. Or, ooh, perhaps we could go with black cups, you know. So they're like little things, sprouts of the center of a flower, you know, where, I don't even know the English for it, but doesn't matter. I like this, so we're gonna go with it. And, well, there it is. Doing pretty well for ourselves so far. The one thing that we should do, though, is get ourselves another handy dude for this. So, mow the grass, please. Or, don't mow the grass, please, but clean this up here. There, done. And, well, with that, I think that this park is doing quite well. The fact that we have these 2 coasters over here, maybe this will be the park where I meet my own challenge. You know, build synchro coasters with 9 above in the ratings. Or was it 10? I need to look it up, but 9 or 10, it doesn't really matter. I hope that we can get a go at that in this park. So yeah, join me next time when we will play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.